All right, take two. While I'm waiting for, I kind of messed up something on my shoulder trying to put these bands on my first time in 10 years of training doing banded deadlifts. But anyways, inefficiency builds endurance. What I mean by that is when you do something you've never done before for endurance, it'll challenge you, really, no matter how in good shape you think you're in. I've seen people who have ran a mile in 4.5 minutes get gassed out doing clean and presses for a set of 40 with an empty bar. Granted, it's 40, but it's an empty bar. So, uh, endurance, just like strength, but more so, is very relative. You have to practice what you're doing in order to be good at it. So it's like Conor McGregor. He always gets gassed out in his MMA fights. Well, it's because he's always doing other things like bicycling to build his endurance. He's not practicing his craft. When you got other guys like Habib who will sit there and grapple with other dudes for who knows how long. And he'll carry boulders and stuff, practicing his pressure building skills. I've done a lot of the same stuff, as I want to be good at that. But if you're really good at something, try something new. If you're really good at swimming, try running. Endurance does have a slight carryover, and if you're plummeting at something, try something else for a little bit and come back to it. It's kind of like strength. If you're in powerlifting and you're tapped out and everything, I used to do what I called seasons, where one season I would do strongman, lift odd objects, boulders, railroad ties, just random things. I'd have another season where I did Olympic weightlifting, the Olympic lifts. Then I had a season of powerlifting, and then I had bodybuilding season. I had 4 seasons in a year, and each season had 3 months. And it's funny, I made phenomenal progress for years doing it that way. I went away from it. Now I'm like a everything and all season kind of person. Sometimes I think I made the wrong choice. I should go back to the seasons, which I might do that in 2023 if what I'm doing now doesn't work out. But yeah, like I noticed at work, previous job, I would use a sledgehammer and I'd get gassed out. And I was like, man, I can hit a punching bag for freaking an hour straight, but I can't do this? That doesn't make sense. Endurance is very relative. So, went home, started hitting a sledgehammer on the tire, and man, it'd kill me after about 5 minutes. Year later of weekly practice, weekly or semi or bi-weekly, I can swing a sledgehammer for an hour straight on the tire, rotating arms and rotating how I do it. So with an hour, that's just the amount of progress. My weighted carries, I'd like to carry things for a mile straight. I did a lot of different carries to challenge me in a lot of different ways. Dragging things, my main goal is strength endurance. That's my main goal. It used to be maximum strength, maximum power. My main goal is the thing I can't record because they're too long. I'm not practicing it right now due to life circumstances, but when I can practice it, I will begin to record some of the training I enjoy, like carrying a 100-pound sandbag for a mile without setting it down. That's the kind of stuff. That's my favorite kind of training. So that's what I like to do. But whenever I'm introduced to a new form of endurance that whoops my butt, that isn't dangerous, like I don't know, there's things like high rep deadlifts. I won't do them. I have before. I won't do them. They're, if your form breaks down too bad, things can get hurt. Same with high rep squats. I won't do high reps on that kind of stuff. But there's other exercises, and where form breaks at. Like I said, whenever I find things that challenge me endurance wise, where I can see a good carryover into other stuff and it's fun and painless, I'll do it. One thing I tried that I want to get better at is, those little ninja obstacle courses. Man, that stuff's cool. It challenges your whole body in a different way, and I'm not good at it. So, I know of a place I will be going to in the future, a year or so. I'll start going there and practicing those little obstacle courses and climbing on different objects. Really cool. Is it something I'm bad at? I want to be good at everything. And it builds endurance in a different way.